I'm having fun collecting the Monster Jam trucks. I didn't always collect them. I started collecting in 1998. I would buy Hot Wheels and Matchbox. Didn't really buy too much Monster Jam. I did if it was like a character car or something, like this Hulk from 2002. Now, if Zombie was released back then, I probably would have picked him up because I thought he was pretty cool. If it was like a regular vehicle, I wouldn't pick him up. To be honest, I wouldn't really pick up. I'd get one Gravedigger maybe, and that's it. But as I tell collectors, try to have focus. One of my focus is red, white, and blue diecast, particularly if it's stars and stripes. Now this one, I wouldn't necessarily buy a plain, but it's stars and stripes, Pixar, Disney Pixar cars, and it came in a box set, so I'm happy to have it in my collection. Then you start finding out about other stuff that's red, white, and blue. This is from a product line called Matchbox Superchargers. Came out around 1988, 1989. At that time, Matchbox was owned by Universal, was no longer owned by Lesney Corporation. Mattel didn't take over the Matchbox brand until 97, sometime around that time, 97, 98. But back to the Superchargers, they had some singles. I got these pictures off of the web. There was not a whole lot of models released. I never seen them. You figure by 98, these were gone by 8 years from the stores, maybe 6 years. I see that they had Bigfoot. That was a license. The whole thing might have been licensed. On the back of one of the packages, I can see it says licensed by somebody or another. It's hard to see from these pictures. The trucks are cool, but they also had these tractors, monster tractors. Not a whole lot of models for that. As far as these tractor pull boxes, these would be pretty cool to own. I think kids would have fun with them, particularly the USA, where these types of events take place, tractor pulls. Here's a look at the back. So I waited for years. I would look for this one. I had an eBay search trying to pick myself up, the USA one. I don't know why these things, they still go for $6 to $10 loose. If they're in the package, they even go for a lot more than that. Finally, I picked up a lot for about $40 shipped. I will show you those. Since I don't have the original packaging, and it's kind of hard to read from pictures online, and I didn't feel like looking it up. But I don't know if these are licensed trucks or not. Now with my collection, I try to focus on really patriotic red, white, and blue. Not necessarily if it's just red, white, and blue. Because there's a lot of stuff that's just red, white, and blue. I try to go for the patriotic. This is an older version of Blacksmith. This one would have been released way back in, not the year 2002, but see this Hulk? This is the original size of Monster Jam trucks, was this size. So this is an original Monster Jam size, has metal base, and it has small wheels. I'll show you a comparison with Gravedigger in a moment. But in comparing the size of the Superchargers, you can see the body size is about the same. Tire size, these are definitely wider. You can definitely see they're wider. But as far as this, it's pretty close. Almost the size of Monster Jam trucks. And the width of the model, a little bit bigger. It's got wider tires. Here you have a black roll bar. Now when I pull off this is modern day Monster Jam. Show you the difference in size. Modern day Monster Jam are definitely bigger. You can see how the wheelbase is longer with the modern day versions. And let me bring back Blacksmith so you get an idea between modern and the first releases of Monster Jam. See, metal base, plastic base, small tires, big tires. Did I say plastic base? I hope so. Metal base, plastic base. Small tires, big tires. So that's the difference between the older Monster Jam trucks and the newer Monster Jam trucks. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the ones I picked up. I'm just going to put them on the turntable, let them spin, so you can check out all the sides. Now, I don't think I'm going to be, I don't know, I don't think, but I may wind up looking for all of them to get the complete set. Kind of would like to have a couple in the package to check them out. If I do, I'll make a video in the future. This is kind of like a classic Matchbox casting. In Hot Wheels, this is like a 3-window 34. It's pretty nice. None of the plastic parts have broken off. So maybe these were displayed. Maybe somebody didn't play with it. To me, this one looks like a Bronco. What do you guys think? Hey, actually, look, he's missing. It looks like I used to have a flag because I seen a hole in the bumper. That one might have had a flag before. That's right. I didn't buy this lot to get this one here. I bought the lot because I wanted a sample. There you see the hole with the flag. It looks like a flag would be there. Pretty cool. It's got light bars on top. And lastly, this is the last one that was in the lot of cars. Matchbox Superchargers. That's what they were called. This is my first time owning them. It's kind of neat to check them out. Maybe I'll put them on my downhill racetrack in the future for my Monster Jam truck. But really, I bought the lot because I want to focus on red, white, and blue. And I definitely want to add that one to my collection of red, white, and blue vehicles. As far as the Monster Jam trucks, I had fun picking them up in the past. And now that I'm doing the videos, I'm getting all the models now because I'm going to be doing the downhill racing videos. As a matter of fact, I'm going to unbox this big case right here. Yeah, this was an eBay store pickup. Huge box. It's humongous. I'm going to be doing an unboxing video and letting you see all those cars I picked up. Actually, they're not cars, models. Trucks, Monster Jam. Call them what you'd like to call them. But nonetheless, I'm having fun. I encourage you to have focus. Buy what you like. Enjoy the hobby. If you want a little sample of this, a little sample of that, I encourage you to. It's kind of nice to have different things so you have a little piece of die-cast history. But, buy what you can afford, buy what you like, and most of all, have fun in the hobby and have fun with your vehicles. Happy collecting. Bye-bye.